Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode and final episode of The Wire. This is season 5, episode 10 of the final season. This is the series finale. We have finally made it. This is a long one. I didn't expect it to be an hour and a half long, but with the setup that we had in the last episode, I'm just eager to just hop right into this one. So I'm going to keep this pre-show discussion short. If you guys have been following along with me from the beginning, I want to thank you guys once again. I know I've been thanking you guys a little bit in the past couple of episodes here, but I just do want to thank you guys for following along with me. And if you guys plan to continue sticking around with me with further shows I plan to check out, please by all means stick around. I love that. I love seeing you guys in the comments, like letting me know all the good stuff, and let me know what I should be watching after this. Like any extra bonus Wire content, like um, uh, audio essays, visual essays, what videos you want to show me, like just to so I kind of like dive deeper into the city and these characters and situations and scenarios. So leave all that down below, please. I want to know more about this show. It sucks that it's over, but I'm eager to see how it ends. I need to see how it ends. The last episode got me a little bit emotional with the Bug and Duke stuff, but let's just see what happens here. So enough talking. Let's hop in, enjoy this shit, and talk about it after. So, before I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to skip the YouTube highlights, hop on over to Patreon. There you can find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. Yeah, he knows. Yeah. Oh, man. McNulty's fired.
How can you... Jesus Christ.
So no one killed any homeless men?
No serial killer.
But why?
The detectives used the money to fund a case against the drug traffickers responsible for the vacancy a year ago.
So I've been going out there for weeks.
Campaigning, yeah.
They manufactured an issue to get paid. We manufactured an issue to get you elected governor. Everybody's getting what they need behind some make-believe.
It is kind of funny.
So what, you're saying we call a press conference and we say, hey, guess what? The joke's on us.
Not to mention that the evidence against the traffickers arrested last week is tainted.
Oh my god.
Fucking believe this. You two are on point here. You guys drop on your sword, so help me.
What a mess.
You cannot be telling me I have to live with this.
Until we can reason the best way to address this, do nothing and speak to no one about any of this.
I wish I was still at the newspaper so I could write on this mess. It's too fucking good.
Final quote. The Life of Kings.
Gary, you're done.
What do you mean?
We found sealed grand jury papers in the houses of drug dealers, and we got people naming you on it. You have a problem, Gary. But you have friends in this courthouse, lifelong friends. But you play it clean from this moment on, and we both know you'll probably walk.
So what happens now?
Well, for starters, you're gonna make a phone call.
The better move is to shut it down quietly and then deal with those responsible through back channels. We'll bury these guys softly.
I can see that.
Commissioner, do you agree?
Well, it is a little more problematic for me. The offenders are in my shop, are they not?
Have a word with you in private, Bill?
If Rawls isn't it, I'm not either.
I believe he's about to have one of those road to Damascus moments.
I can see what you're thinking in there. I can see the gears grinding in that head of yours. You're not far off. You do have a little leverage here, but just a little. And I wouldn't overplay your hand.
How would you play it?
I'd shut the fuck up and wait your turn. And when Tommy gets to the State House, he brings you with him to be State Police Superintendent.
I have your word.
And I have yours.
Okay. Politics are so slimy. Road to Damascus moment. I'm in.
Back channel is the way to go.
See, the police commissioner done fell off his ass.
I'm gonna surprise you with something.
You already have.
I got a tip from an informant about a leak out of the grand jury unit.
We know about the leak.
Yeah, but do you know who it is? Gary DePascal, Troy Sanders, Martin Bronfman, Dennis Craig.
Gave him up.
Sid Silverstein, and the pick of the litter, Maurice Levy.
Oh, shit.
I kid you not.
Gary, is there a leak?
He's ready to give it up. Needed to. One-party consent call implicating Maury Levy. If we can turn Levy and some of these other drug lawyers, we can route the drug money all over town. Sad business, I know, but at least we know the truth now, right?
The truth, you say?
Oh my god, you have a beard.
What's up with you, Duquan?
Oh, ain't nothing.
You still at Southwestern?
Well, I'm like needing a semester off, you know? I'm outdoors now. And, I was hoping maybe I could get with you, borrow some money, get a place and some clean clothes and get myself settled so I can go back to school.
You're on the street?
I mean, I got some people ready to give me a really, really good place if I can come up with some money for it.
How much do you need?
A couple hundred. But if you can go 150 more, I can enroll in the GED program down BCCC. Then I can get my work permit.
He has a plan, at least.
I'll tell you what, give me a couple minutes. I'll drive you down there. If you are eligible, I'll write a check right to the bursar's office down there.
No, Mr. P, you ain't got to go through all that.
I can do it, Duquan, if that's what you want. And I don't even care about the money. But understand, I'm gonna go down to BCCC in a few days and find out if you're enrolled. But if you aren't enrolled, then, well, I imagine I'm not gonna see you again, am I?
Well, Mr. P, I'm definitely going to enroll. You'll see.
I hope so.
I'll get my stuff.
Fuck me, Jimmy. Last week you were crying for every swinging dick you could get your hands on.
Well, the case has gone quiet.
So what, you don't want the wiretap either now? Motherfucker, you were the one who was all Semper Fi for this serial killer, and now you're fucking the dog.
Jay, I'm ready to work the case. What the fuck do you want me to do? I can't make shit up, can I? It is what it is.
Don't come crying for more manpower tomorrow, you hear?
Shit is like a war, ain't it? Easy to get in, hell to get out.
He knows everything. Daniels, too.
Here we go.
How? I don't know.
You told is how.
Does she know about Marlowe, that our case?
Because he knows everything. Daniels knows.
Why aren't we fired? Why aren't we in fucking bracelets? Shit, Lester. We gotta get out of here. We gotta do this thing through. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
How much?
200.
Damn, boy. Teacher must love your black ass. They're gonna put our testers up on Poplar Grove. We're gonna be late for it.
Oh boy.
Deputy?
That moment where you both know you can't say anything. You turn around and say something. No. Oh boy.
To be continued.
Obviously, they're not in a hurry to go public because we ain't cuffed.
They're pretending on this case like we're pretending. Why?
Carcetti. He's exposed on us. To kill us, they'd have to kill Rawls, Daniels, and half the chain of command, and he made those guys. It's his police department.
So they want us to do what? Run this thing down quietly? It's no problem.
We can still go to jail. And if not, I expect to be back in the pawn shop unit, and we're gonna ride the boat.
So what? It was worth it.
Was it?
Wasn't it?
Depends. Are they gonna let the case against Marlowe and his people stand knowing what they know?
See?
It still works on the seizures and cell phones. It works without the illegal tap.
Yeah, it does. And they made a big deal about dropping Marlowe.
For them to drop the case now.
You know, you think about it. We got almost as much on them as they do on us.
Oh my god, are we gonna like blackmail them? What'd you find out?
It's like a sweater with the threads hanging off. Pull any thread. Mostly exaggerations and too perfect quotes, sometimes on the record. I called some of them back, asked if they really said those things. You know what the city housing commissioner told me about the quotes in the flippin' story? He wished he'd said some of them, but that he'd never been that smart in his life. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, Robert. I don't know.
Keep my name out of it.
Fair enough. Support our staff, that's funny.
best I could do was spring Mr. Wagstaff on $300,000.
You sure that kind of money?
Put up his uncle's house on surety bond for a third of it. Bondsman is fronting the rest on a fake lien. Right now, the important thing is not bail, though. The important thing is this. I need you to tell me who else knew your clock code.
Told you. Me, Cheese, Monk, Chris, and the supply.
No one else.
No one else even had my cell number, except you. What?
There's a lie in here somewhere. Look, the police say a source told them that you were...
Oh, her.
I
Figure out it's her.
Slipped out. That's possible. But they only grab your cells when they arrest you. And then they have to go get warrants before they can look at the photos on the phones. And it's only when they get to the photos and break the code. I mean, you aren't caught with drugs. But they had arrest warrants on both of you within a couple hours, which means that they broke the code almost instantly. In no time at all.
They wiretapped me.
My investigator thinks so. But he says he doesn't know for sure which unit ran the tap or who manned it. It doesn't add up.
You get it now. You ain't. You hit the streets. You round up as much muscle as possible and get that boy.
He did Snoop because he knew we was on him.
And he knew we was on him because he didn't want to talk about the damn re-up. Get your shit together, man. The bondsman came in with Levy.
All right, morning.
Hey, man. You got $1.
Someone gonna catch him just bullshitting?
Hey, pal. Hey. Pal, you all right?
Yeah, Falcon does it again. 6. 6 and I'm out.
Damn it.
Yeah?
Have fun now, because you're going to prison.
Where? You fucking kidding me? It's more bullshit. It's bogus, Jay, I'm telling you.
Did he put a ribbon on him?
Okay. I gotta go. I have to keep running the string out. I have no choice.
You said the bosses know.
Yeah.
Yeah, some do, some don't. The ones that do want us to keep pretending. If we stop pretending, then
Everyone's fucked.
see you in a bit.
BD, you're so much better than this.
Gray van. You get the tag? I couldn't see it from where I was. Describe the driver. White, 6 foot, not heavy, not skinny either. Kind of nondescript. Nondescript. I was surprised, I guess. I just thought, whoa, what's he doing? Funny it being you to see this. It's weird. If an interview doesn't run late, I'm not even here tonight. Mind if I get inside? I gotta check in with my desk. You need anything else, you got my number.
Detective, there's a vagrant over here. Says he saw something.
What'd you see, fella?
McNulty. Johnny Weaver Tactical.
Okay, why'd you say so?
JW. Trying to keep you cover, huh?
Oh.
It's bullshit, right?
Yeah, Petey was laying there for 45 minutes before that preppy cocksucker even parks his car.
Thanks.
No problem. Hey, give me $1, make it look right.
You have a wedding ring on, though. It's like the shiniest thing on you.
What about the
Take it off.
Could charge false statement, you know.
You lock up every liar. There's no room in BDC for anyone else, right?
It'd be funny if they somehow pin it all on Scott. That'd be great.
It's horse shit. I'm going home. Yeah.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go upstairs.
Put on some crabs.
Already made dinner.
Put it in the fridge. Cold for lunch tomorrow if you like. Nah, I can't anymore.
Jesus.
Our job is to report the news, not to manufacture it. Fuck you, Gus.
No, fuck you, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of this shit. You gonna go cry to Alma again?
But the truth
We
is...
cannot run this shit.
Are you suggesting that Scott made any of this up?
Is this guy for real?
You ever notice that the guys who do that, the Blairs, the Glasses, the Kellys, they always start with something small. You know, just a little quote that they clean up. And then it's a whole anecdote. They're the lucky ones who just happen to be standing on the right street corner in Tel Aviv when the pizza joint blows up and a human head rolls down the street with the eyes still blinking.
The pictures were sent to him.
It always starts with something true, something confirmed.
This has gotten personal between you and Scott.
I'm sick of this.
I'm moving the story through the state desk. You should go home. We'll talk in the morning.
Maybe you win a Pulitzer with this stuff. And maybe you gotta give it back.
It's in my notes, Gus. Everything that happened, everything that guy said when I got to him. Every last word is in my notes!
Please tell me you're gonna figure it out. Please.
You hit again.
Who did?
Serial killer.
Get a grip, motherfucker.
You don't believe me? Check out his left wrist.
What? We got a copycat? Oh, come on.
Copycat. Call McNulty, get him down here.
Get the fuck out of here. Damn.
Is it enough? You have enough?
It has to be. I mean, you can't look at everything that Robert found, at the pattern, and not see what this fucking guy's about. You know that. I know that. Well, you don't think so?
I think that if you do this, these son of a bitches will do you.
Mm-hmm.
Tom.
There's been another homeless murder, South Baltimore.
Careful, Gus. I can't protect you.
No fucking way. I got nothing to do with this.
Oh, wonderful. We've eliminated one suspect. You see what you started here?
The bosses are gonna toss it back to you. No doubt.
Daniels knows.
How the fuck you... How much longer?
Can you give us a minute?
Cameras
How are you
on.
not in jail?
I don't know. The lie's so big, people can't live with it, I guess.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jimmy. You played with fire, didn't you? And now we're all getting burned.
Hmm. Oh boy, you're fired, bro. Turn in your badge.
You're not killing them yourself, McNulty. At least assure me of that. And the one who disappeared?
He's okay. Last I checked.
Good, that's a start.
If it matters, I know now.
Fuck what you know now.
The Stanfield case. It was that.
I know where it went, but you got paid too. You and Freeman and maybe a dozen other guys.
Wasn't about the money.
Down the road when we settle on this, and we will settle on this, I don't expect any of you will ever see another hour of OT again. I don't expect any of you will be doing police work ever again. And the only reason this isn't before a grand jury right now is because our mayor can't live with that. Oh yeah, the mayor knows your name.
So this is your last case. Work it.
If you're head detective you think you are, you'll put this one down fast and take us all off the hook. The longer this goes on, the worse the payback's gonna be.
Jimmy, ass up and help us, please.
Well, that would seem to be the newspaper's problem.
Huh.
What?
The homeless guy from days ago. What was in his pockets?
Bullshit.
You got business cards?
Yeah, but every card has an alibi.
Let me see.
So, where you going with this?
Hey,
Who's up next?
I think it's down.
Motherfucker, you ain't that good.
McNulty, what's up with that?
Alma, what's up?
Speak.
It's empty. The pad he waved at you, saying it was all filled with notes, it's empty. Every page.
What?
Thanks.
Not even anything pretended to be written on there, like tic-tac-toe or drawing the little fancy S's like you did in school? Nothing? Come on, man. Watch Klebanow or whatever his name is, Gail Bedecker. It's gonna be like, oh, he probably has another notebook. Here we go.
What the fuck is that about?
Uh-oh. Alma TV has police on a sweep of the homeless under Hanover Street.
I'd like to see Scott be in handcuffs, to be honest. Like Scott and Jimmy.
Mari, hey. Yeah, hi. You have Stanfield, right? He's your client? Yeah, him and his people. Well, I have
some stuff straight from the grand jury that you're going to want to see sooner rather than later.
We can grand jury Gary DiPasquale tomorrow, along with that one-party consent call. Or, here's the deal. No court trials. Partlow pleads to all the bodies in the Vegas.
Oh, shit.
No parole. Metcalf and Wagstaff plead to possession with intent. Stanfield takes 10 years on conspiracy.
Damn.
You're blackmailing an officer of the court. You are guilty of obstruction of justice.
Yeah, you have some nerve.
I could get 6 to 8 years. And for bribery of a state's attorney and the violation of grand jury secrecy, you could see 10 to 12.
Fuck.
I'll be out a couple years before you, Maury. You come home, first round's on me, I guess.
So you'll let me walk to keep this case out of open court?
Mm.
The conspiracy charge on Stanfield falls without the cell phones, and you and I both know that if someone does some digging, they're going to find an illegal wiretap, and you're going to lose the phones.
Lying cops don't automatically kill a case.
But that's a lot of risk on appeal, and a lot of dirt for your office to show. No.
Mm.
You're scared of the light.
They're all bluffing.
Partlow takes his chances on the legit murder charge only. The conspiracy count goes, and Stanfield and the rest walk.
Stanfield walks, but the case goes on the Stead docket. Not dismissed outright. After November, no one is gonna care as much about showing dirt. So you tell Mr. Stanfield that this is his only window.
Damn.
Partlow pleads to all the murders, and both lieutenants plead to the drugs. Then Stanfield retired.
I bet Cheese feels pretty stupid about this. You're going to jail, buddy. Prison.
And if we have to put a few cops in jail right behind him, so be it. The client walks away now. Or the both of you don't walk at all.
What? They're arresting him? Why?
Oh, it's mine.
It's yours, I know.
Why'd you kill your friend?
He drinks. He's always drinking. Yeah.
Did you put a ribbon around his wrist?
Yeah.
Did you see that on television? The ribbon on the wrist. Did you hear about that from other people? Why'd you do the thing with the ribbon?
Nobody understands. You don't understand. I always know what I'm going to do before I do it, okay?
Okay. I
always
believe
know
you.
what I'm going to do.
I believe
The
you.
others? Did you kill all of them?
Every one of them.
Yeah, so he doesn't know what he's saying.
I did it because I knew I was going to do it. Okay? I've killed millions. Okay, and they all killed me.
Okay. I mean, like metaphorically.
You did all the murders, huh?
You're a coward.
He is. But not for the reason you think.
Hey, do you have a card?
Reporter's in there waiting for a photo already.
What?
Gee, he's bullshit. I know he is. But the newspaper made such a fuss, the major wants us to jerk him off just to say we did.
Go, Jimmy, go.
Hey, detective.
I know you're bullshit. Just tell him. Close the door. Dude, this is such bullshit.
No gray van either.
What?
He doesn't have a gray van.
Yeah, close the door. Just talk. Just talk.
No gray van. And he didn't call you on the phone either, did he? He didn't call you the first time. And he didn't call you the second. I did that.
Why would you implicate yourself?
You know why I can tell you all this? Because you lying motherfucker. You're as full of shit as I am.
Mm-hmm. Look at his face. He's like, holy shit.
Trapped in the same lie. Only difference is I know why I did it.
Why'd you do it?
Fuck if I can figure out what it gets you in the end. But hey, I ain't part of your tribe.
You're not serious. You
No. No, I'm a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm. More ways than one.
And so are you.
Yep, definitely.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Woo! Wait. God damn. Well, I mean, it had to be said. At some point, it had to be said. And this dumb idiot, he can't say anything about it. You're gonna have to, like, run away. Everyone knows your shit, bro. This is hilarious. Everyone.
You walk.
Receipts the murders. Every last one takes life with no parole. Can you sell that? Is Chris loyal?
Yeah, as long as I take care of his people.
Cheese and Monk are looking at up to 20 for the drugs, but there's gonna be no assets investigation, and you come home with all your money.
And why they let me walk?
They don't wanna, but there's some shit in their case, and they'd rather not show it in court. But after November, if they even think you're still a player, they could take this case down off the shelf, and the shit in the case might not be enough to keep you free.
So once you're free, run.
Give up the crown.
Well, that's the deal, kiddo.
Crown ain't worth much when everyone takes your shit. Does it feel good to be kings? Does it feel good? Who was a better king, Avon or Marlowe? Because Stringer wasn't a king.
You're a genius for what you brought me on this.
Just doing what I do, right? You need to know something, all you gotta do is ask. It's what a detective is, right?
Here. You should come over for dinner tonight.
Your house?
You're Mishpoka now.
If you say so.
He go for all of them? No, sir, it's the last two. He denied the others?
He ain't exactly denying anything in there.
And go back and get it.
What the fuck?
If he's NCR, what the fuck is the difference if he cops to 2 or 6?
Sir, he did the last two.
Motherfucker. You are a cunt hair away from indictment, and you see fit to argue with me?
I did what I did, I know.
Mm.
I'm standing responsible for 2 fresh murders. I know what I've done here. I'm not doing this.
Oof. Jimmy, you are just all over the place, man. You have standards, you don't have standards. Fuck.
All of our citizens can rest soundly in the knowledge that the man responsible has been apprehended by the diligent efforts of investigators.
Indications are that he may be mentally incapacitated, and therefore additional prosecutions would prove redundant.
I would also like to credit Deputy Commissioner for Operations Daniels. He has given us such excellent work that I think
Here we go.
now is as good a time as any to announce that we will be sending the deputy's name forward to the City Council for confirmation as Baltimore Police Commissioner. Acting Commissioner Rawls, to whom I am also extremely grateful, will serve in an advisory capacity pending new responsibilities at City Hall.
What is this? Are we like speeding through time somehow?
Having ducked the bullet on that homeless mess, I want you to know that the mayor and I both appreciate your discretion.
Oh, you're a commissioner now.
I am not seeing the kind of decline that's going to measure out to a 10% drop in the quarter.
They're clean.
Excuse me?
The stats are clean. They're gonna stay clean. Either we fix this police department and the crime goes down, or we don't, and the crime stays up.
You're right. They can't fire you. Now that I'm bouncing back on City Hall, you don't mind being buried in some backroom unit, you can stay for as long as you can stand it.
The boat.
Until you get the pension. But at the same time, I can't let you do police work. For both of you. That's over.
Fair enough.
So, Marlowe walks.
Happy about that?
And you couldn't do any better but leave you.
You guys...
Giving up the money.
Marlowe walks after all this. This is crazy, man. So the bad guys win.
You lost the money trail, Lester. This isn't on me.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
The fuck you mean you sell?
I'm starting to connect.
How much, yo?
10 million. If y'all think it ain't worth that, I'll stick that shit back in my pocket. Y'all can go back to running that stepped on New York shit.
Slim Charles.
Why you selling? I mean, even from inside of here, you could take a slice with just laying in the cut, nigga.
Ain't gonna be in here long. But the truth is, I'm done with this gangster shit. I've been there, done that.
You're something else other than a gangster.
Businessman.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all can't get my price up, maybe y'all pull y'all money. But Supply only gonna deal with y'all after I make the intro. Then I'm out.
King Slim.
And even if he wins, Nerys, you're stuck with a police commissioner. Won't work with you.
Oh, I'm not stuck with anything. Daniels either comes around or he's done.
We just anointed him. We can't go back on that now. He knows it.
What a mess.
He'll be offering to resign.
Oh,
you ain't the only one who knows how to play this game.
Oh yeah, because she has the dirt. Ah, god damn it! I forgot about that. Fuck.
What to say about this piece
Who died now?
If I don't find myself without the right words.
He died young. Too young.
Not even 40 years old.
No, had it lived, his dick would have been 134.
Who?
He was the black sheep, permanent pariah. He learned no lessons. He acknowledged no mistakes. He was as stubborn a Mick as ever stumbled out of the Northeast parishes to take a patrolman's shield. He did what he wanted to do, and he said what he wanted to say, and in the end, he gave you the clearances. He's natural police. Yes, he was.
Who?
And I don't say that about many people, even when they're here on the field. I don't give that one up unless it happens to be true.
This is just like a general thing.
Natural police. Good Christ, what an asshole.
Fuck. Yeah, you're dead to the department.
What the fuck did I do?
Yeah, you said it. You said it right. Guess it's said in like 10 episodes. Get up on the table, man.
Now, be gentle, be gentle.
Oh, it's her. Yeah. Wow, she looks still good. She looks good still? Man.
Y'all did a fine job with him, you did. You look to be about 10 years younger than I remember.
Come on. Enough room for both of you to be laid out.
Come on, Lester, come and snuggle. Our secret, Jimmy. I got Sardine with me.
To conclude, I say he gave us 13 years on the line. Not enough for a pension.
What's pension? 20?
Despite his negligible Irish ancestry and his inconstant sobriety and hygiene.
Fuck did I do?
True murder
Police.
Jimmy, I say this seriously.
Fuck you.
If I was laying there dead on some Baltimore street corner, I'd want it to be you, standing over me, catching the case. Bullshit. Because, brother, when you were good, you were the best we had.
Aww.
Shit, if you were lying there dead on some corner, probably Jimmy that done you.
I just had something to drink so I could like dance and sing with them. Aw, he looks so young. That was a good scene. That was a really good scene. If they would have ended it right there, I probably would have liked it. Here we go.
How did Maurice Campbell get it?
Burrell.
You think it even matters? She gave it to me because she thought you'd listen to me.
So now they want me to go.
Isn't that some bullshit?
Hide the crime, get him elected as governor, and make her the mayor.
So do it.
I'll swallow a lie when I have to. I've swallowed a few big ones lately. But the stacked games, that lie, it's what ruined this department. I looked Carcetti in the eye. I shook his hand. I asked him if he was for real. Oh, this is the lie I can't live with. If I do, then Nerisse has me in her pocket whenever she wants me.
Then go. Withdraw for personal reasons or health reasons. Whatever. You got your law degree. You're not gonna starve.
This sucks.
And the joke of it is, I've seen enough the last few days to have them indicted.
The tree that doesn't bend breaks, Cedric.
Been too far. You're already broken.
Damn, that was a good line.
Hey, I was wondering where you was.
I didn't know if I should come out on this here.
Why the fuck not?
Because I ratted you out.
It was me who told Daniels. Had to be done.
Well, Lester knew. Right? I thought Lester knew.
It's great being on this.
He knew that Kima knew.
Just wanted to say that too, I guess.
You ain't gonna drink with me?
I am if you want.
Come on, girl. Let's get in there.
If you think it needed doing, I guess it did.
Aww.
You coming?
That's what... Oh, that almost made me cry a little bit. I love Kima. Jimmy going home? He's helping the homeless? Wow.
We still short 900.
I can go that, no thing.
What? Motherfucker, where you get that kind of scratch?
Any of y'all ain't got that kind of money need be ashamed.
You're still putting up more than your share with this.
Because he wants to be the top.
We all gonna be more than paid once we own the Connect, so.
Shit, nigga, we was good when your uncle had it. You had to go in and put up with Marlo.
See that? See now? That's just the wrong way to look at it. Cause Joe had his time, and Omar put an end to that. Then Marlo had his time, and the police put an end to that. And now, motherfucker, it's our time. But instead of just shutting up and kicking in, you gonna stand there crying that back in the day shit. There's just the street and the game and what happened here today.
You right.
Damn. So Cheese really gonna be in charge of this?
Uncle, I was with my uncle.
Are you gonna tell him you killed him?
Marlo, I was with him.
Are you with me?
What the fuck you do that for? Now we short the 9. That was for Joe.
Yeah. Oh shit. He twitching still. God damn. I mean, that's a proper end for Cheese. Piece of shit. I thought someone was gonna die here, but I didn't want to say anything because y'all be like, oh my god. It's the final few minutes. No one's gonna die. They're breaking up. Aww. BD, you deserve so much more, but whatever. If you're happy, I'm happy. Jimmy, you're still a piece of shit. And I hate you. But I'm glad you had a come to Jesus moment at the end there. So you did it. He's happy. I'm so proud Bubs has changed. She's quitting? Oh, she's moving desks or what? She's quitting.
I just heard.
The Carroll County Bureau? That's how they punish me?
What'd they tell you?
That I did an excellent job. That this had nothing to do with anything but trying to make the county bureaus stronger.
I didn't tell them about the notepad. I left that part out.
I told them. Told them I thought you were right about Scott. I told him about the notepad. Did he make all of it up? The calls from the killer? The pictures?
Some, not all.
Why?
Look around you. The pond is shrinking. The fish are nervous. Get some profile, win a prize.
But Scott keeps his job?
Whiting, Klebanow, Templeton. They snatch a Pulitzer or two and they are up and gone from this place. For them, that's what this is all about. Me, I'm too fucking simple-minded for that. I just wanted to see something new every day.
This is why you're like one of the best characters, man. You're so honest and have integrity. It's refreshing.
You'll write your way out of Carroll in no time. Watch.
About as fast as you edit your way off the copy desk, huh?
I wish I got more of Alma. She seemed like she was cool. Oh, you're getting a promotion? Wow, these two have a lot of history.
Thank you, sir.
Remember when he was the rat?
It's like they're leaving for family reasons.
What?
I guess they got some kids somewhere I don't even know about. This LDL with the sending up executive commissioner?
It ain't so.
This sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No one wins. No one.
What may be my last official act as a Baltimore police officer. Allow me to congratulate all of the promoted officers, their families, their fellow officers, and their friends.
You ain't careful then to make you major, then you're gonna be truly fucked.
Buddies, all.
Proud of you.
Another day in Baltimore.
Thank you. Sit down. There you go. Giving a fuck when it ain't your turn to give a fuck.
And it keeps on going.
I need DOT.
Yeah, now you got a shooting with no wits, no suspect, no prayer of it going to black. Picking up the phone like a goddamn rookie. Shame on you.
Stop squealing like a bitch. You step on that shell casing behind you.
I ain't gonna take no shell cases behind me right on the side.
Are they partners now? That'd be cool.
All I'm saying is a phone call or two and you're gonna find out that they're getting some kind of pressure from somewhere to sit on this thing, even though we tied 3 killings to this crew.
This is like season 1, episode 1.
No. Him? He wouldn't know police work if it took down his front door on a warrant.
He's McNulty now.
Just,
This is
the
McNulty.
name out of it.
And the cycle continues.
There you are. You can't put a price on a water view. Oh, yeah.
And he's Stringer Bell now. Marlo in a suit.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Stanfield. You know who you were talking to? Andy Krajcek. Very connected, very big with development around the harbor.
He's someone you're gonna want to know well. Do not get in a room with him alone. You want me in there with you, believe me. Otherwise, guys like that will bleed you.
Give me a minute. I need to,
Bathroom?
Yeah.
Down the hall to the right.
Marlo doesn't like this. He's like Avon now. We're like flashing through the seasons now. Avon didn't like this. Where are you going? He's like, I gotta go kill someone real quick.
But next time, I want you to make sure that you watch this one and don't grab it.
Yep, here we go.
Don't
It's Michael? Ah, shit.
Time to get that up.
Do you know who I am?
Name's Vincent. Used to be Marlo's bank, but Marlo ain't around no more. Thinking some of that money need to be mine.
Shit.
Dead.
Boy.
Dead.
That motherfucker shot.
That's doing business, gentlemen.
Oh, God damn.
Okay, Michael, you're just... Damn. Michael, the new Omar.
So Omar got an AK, right? But he's surrounded. It's like 8, 9 motherfuckers up there.
Yeah,
All
dead.
got nines.
Get you back to your corner.
What the fuck you looking at?
You, nigga.
Do you know who I am?
Nigga, you know who I am?
Oh, shit. Marlo can't help himself. It's like Jimmy. Damn. He misses it. What? Was he waiting for the police? He found him. Oh, this is the first season theme song. When you walk through the garden. Oh, this is it. Oh, emotional montage. This makes me so angry. Boo! Fuck all of you. Wow, you made it.
3 minutes, for Christ's sake. Don't get your panties in a knot.
Is he the new guy in charge? Wow. The new editor? Are you commissioner?
All the angels sing.
No, Duke. Duke! He's a lawyer. Life, no parole, right? Oh, eBay.
Congratulations, Superintendent. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Governor.
Oh, we can come upstairs now? Oh. That canard?
Let's go home.
No? Here we go. Okay, guys, so that was The Wire Season 5, Episode 10 of the final season, the series finale titled 30. Incredible episode. Yeah, it was an incredible episode. I feel extremely satisfied with how this all turned out. I'm just like, I can't believe I waited this long to watch this show. You know what I mean? There's just something about it where I just feel like I missed out on so much, and now with it all being over right now, I'm trying to like think if they were to reboot the show. Now I know reboots or whatever are like the thing right now, but this show is so important, and I think I mentioned it before in one of my other reactions and reviews, but this show, I feel like I learned so much through watching this show than I have like through school. You know, school didn't teach me any of this. You know, how the system works, how fucked politics are. They kind of, you know, give you like a general idea of how it should work, but they don't tell you how it actually works. And seeing this in practice, it's like, it's scary because you know this shit is happening right now. Like, I'm thinking about City Hall right now, and I'm just thinking, how much shady shit is happening behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? So, when you have a show like this that kind of just highlights all the systemic problems in society and just us as like a whole, how we are as a group, as Americans, it's sad. Like how we kind of like just like segregate ourselves and just it's such an uphill battle for everybody. It's like a tug of war. It's like a never-ending battle. It's just a never-ending cycle. And as is kind of like shown at the end here, we're just going through it again. Because in season 1, it was McNulty who went to Phelan about Stringer and Dee and the murder there, right? And here Sydnor was talking to Phelan about whatever case was going on. He was saying the exact same thing Jimmy was saying. You know, stuff like, leave my name out of it. It's the cycle that continues, and I kind of love that about this show. Because things go, like, history repeats itself. That's what they say, right? And it's true. History does repeat itself. And the fact that we did get some happy endings for some characters, we also got some bad endings for some characters. And the one thing that kind of hurts the most for me, like, on the one hand, it was amazing seeing Bubs being able to walk up, or Reginald, to go up his stairs and go have dinner with his sister and her kid. That was an amazing moment for me to see, having him literally walk up towards the light. Amazing shot. I love that. But then on the flip side, you have something that's really good like that, countered with what we saw with Duke at the end there, man. I'm pissed what happened with him. Why does he get the short end of the stick, man? I thought, if anything, he was gonna like go to Prez, and Prez was gonna make sure he was gonna be okay. But now he's rolling around with the junk man and his horse and just shooting up drugs. Come on, man. That shit like hurts my heart. I love Dookie, man. He's such a good character, and ever since we saw him in season 4 and Prez was kind of like taking him in as his own son, helping him, and just, I don't know, it just kind of gets me kind of shaken up to see where he is right now. But I almost want to see a sequel to this. Like, I want to see season 6. Was there ever an idea of season 6? Was there like any, like, I don't know, stories or ideas, like just stuff like just that are left on the cutting room floor of like, if there was a season 6, this is what would have happened, and then it's just locked away because HBO didn't want to do it. I think one of you guys said that HBO didn't want to do season 5, but when they did, they only gave them 10 episodes, which is what we got here. And while I did think the entire season was good, I still think there were some there was some magic at play here to make things kind of go the way the story needed to go. You know, like Jimmy and Lester kind of acting out of character, but kind of not. It's like, we're in a situation where everyone was desperate, right? So everyone's going to kind of do what they need to do to get ahead, you know? I was watching Atlanta, and I think what Paperboy said it perfectly. It's like, people need to eat. You know, it's harder out there. People need to eat. It's hard out there to kind of, you know, get ahead. So desperation, it's hard. People need to eat. And that's crazy because, you know, everyone's going to always kind of fight for that crown no matter what. So I'm just like, season 6, if that were to happen, what would the story have been? Because I know you guys as fans had to have been like theorizing, like, what would the story be? Because it would have to be like something more with technology or something. Because as we were kind of growing through the series, technology started becoming more prevalent, like cell phones, texting, all that stuff. So now with stuff like email and like digital transmission, Bitcoin, and stuff like that, like what would a modern day retelling of this show be like? Would it be as good? Would it be as informative? I believe it would be. I believe the content would be good, but I don't know if there's like a sweet spot with telling the story in this particular time period, you know, or if someone were to be ballsy enough and be like, you know what, I want to reboot The Wire, and if someone were to do that within a couple of years, what would the story be about? Like, what would they want to bring these characters back? You know, since I know studios like to do that these days, like, oh, let's just bring him back. Old McNulty, you know, he's gonna be I don't know, he's gonna be an advisory council on the police board or something for these new guys. I don't know. What would they do if for a season 6? Or what would they do for a reboot? This show is so fucking good. I almost wanted to just keep continuing because it while it does feel like the story is over, it's really not. Because I want to see what happens next. I honestly do. And I think that's a testament to how well this show is put together, written, executed. Like, I can go through this and probably talk about this final episode in by itself for a long ass time. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna scrub through here and like talk about the big talking points, because that montage at the end, like I said, there were some good endings to characters and some bad endings to characters. Like seeing Scott and Gail Bedecker and what's his name, Klebano or whatever, seeing them receive a Pulitzer based off lies, that pisses me off. That really does. And I know it shouldn't because it's a TV show, but these guys are scum. You telling me honest people like Alma, Gus, they get punished. But if you're a fucking liar like Scott, who gets caught and is somehow still jacked off by the authorities, not by but the, you know, authoritative figures like Klebano and whatever, his authority, you know, supervisors or whatever, they're still jacking him off, saying, "Oh yeah, you're great." So it's like, is anyone like, is he actually learning anything? Because now it just feels like you're just what, you're enabling him to just continue lying to get what he wants. And while that was the theme of the show, or at least the whole point of this story of Jimmy like coming forward and just saying, "It was me, you lying sack of shit. I did it. And the reason I did it because I have a reason. Why did you do it?" I mean, Jimmy had to have known there was a reason why he would have done it, because he wanted fame, publicity, or something. He wanted to be more than just a guy to get react quotes from the homeless. I get it. Scott was desperate. Scott is also an asshole. A lot of great characters in this show, man. A lot of great characters that I wish I could just continue on saying. Like the montage at the end here, I kind of just want to watch it again. You know? Just saying where things are. Like Lester's happy with Shardine. Carcetti's mayor. Not mayor, he's governor now. Slim Charles and what's his name? They're now with the Greeks. Cheese is dead. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck him. He got what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Like turning on Joe like that and then thinking you're hot shit. Like, he was really going to position himself like as the head of the co-op, putting in more money just so he could kind of keep himself on top. So, and he even tried to like try the other guy, saying, "This is my time, so you're with me," or whatever. And I'm glad Slim Charles just popped him, man. I'm glad. I didn't see it coming because I didn't think someone else was going to die. I kind of did, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want you guys like, "Oh my god, he still thinks people are going to die. It's about to end." So, you know, so it is what it is. Slim Charles killing Cheese was a great moment. Marlo, I want to know what happens with him, honestly. Was he waiting there for the police? Is he like, "This is all I want. I don't want to be the guy in the suit"? It's kind of like Avon. Like the way everything kind of paralleled what we've seen before. Fantastic writing. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed this. I don't know what the consensus is on the finale, but I think this really nailed it and knocked it out of the ballpark. It really did wonders. You know, I feel completely satisfied. You know, I got emotional. You know, there's some moments in there I got emotional, like seeing Kima say that it was me that did it, and Jimmy's like, "Well, if you thought you had to do it, then I guess you did." and they shook hands and they smiled and they celebrated. It was a great moment. Like, I feel like everything had a proper ending, whether it be good or bad. I feel like everyone got their due, you know? And seeing the cycle continue. Michael's now robbing things. He robbed Marlowe's bank. At first I thought he was just gonna kill that guy. You know, kind of like what Chris and Snoop did to Butchie. You know, and like keep that cycle going. But crazy situation that everyone kind of just moves on, moves up in the world wherever they are, and just hope for the best, you know? And I am glad to see Jimmy kind of, you know, help out with the homeless a little bit. It's nice to see him have a more human side by the end of the show. And even though I'm not totally in agreement with Beatty staying with him, I'm like, well, maybe now that he's not police, maybe, I can't assume, because I assumed he was good last season too. But I'm assuming since he's not police, he's gonna actually be a loving husband and father, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But yeah, good shit nonetheless. I don't really know what else to say. I think I covered all I wanted to. Good for, another thing, you know what kind of pisses me off about this? It's realistic in the way that not everyone wins. Like, even after all that, Daniels, he had to step down. Because I completely forgot that Nerys had the fucking file. Fuck. So, after all that, Daniels is a lawyer. Shit. And Valchek is the commissioner? God damn it. Fits like a glove, this guy. But yeah, this is a great show, guys. Incredible. I don't know what else I could really say about it other than I'm sad that it's over. I mean, I can't wait to watch it and just kind of dig down deep with you guys in the comments or whatever, but good shit. I can't wait. If I had to rank this series, it's automatically up there. Like one of my favorite shows of all time. It's automatically up there. Like no debate. It's up there with Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, you know, and those three. I mean, I do like a lot of shows. Like, I would say stuff like Dark is good on Netflix. That's a really good show. But then I also have like my guilty pleasure shows. Like, I like Supernatural. I like, you know, but as in terms of top tier TV, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, The Wire. Those are like the three that I can like watch from beginning to end over and over again and not get tired of it, you know? So like dramas like that, I never thought I'd be into them, but I am super into them and I can't wait to see what I watch next. Sopranos. So if you guys want to stick around and watch me go through that, continue sticking around, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I think I'm just going to end it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option's available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you got to do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to get out here and I'll catch you guys next time in the next series, whatever we get into. Sopranos. Until then, adios, guys, and thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.